For more on solar, I spoke to Nick Blitterswyk, CEO and co-founder of Urban Green Energy, and asked him what's behind the appeal of solar.
Yeah, I like them all. I would say I like solar most these days, but they're all important technologies in terms of where this world needs to go.
Why solar?
You know, solar, the costs have been coming down so quickly, and it's such an easy technology to use. From a hydro perspective, there's only so many places in the world that we can use them. Wind is a little bit more tricky in terms of how it looks and where you can put it. Solar, our business, UGE, what we do is we put solar on business rooftops and allow them to generate their own energy. It's a very easy technology to use, very cost effective, and so one really excited about.
What about what some people are saying regarding solar panels, how the manufacturing of solar panels isn't necessarily environmentally friendly? Is there legs to that?
Yeah, I would say no. The two main compounds that make up solar panels, iron ore and silicone, and those are two of the most plentiful compounds that are available in the world. So as long as the manufacturing is done in a sustainable manner, just like anything else, there's certainly no reason why solar panels can't be net positive for us.
I mean, what does that mean, done in constructed in a environmentally safe manner?
Yeah, sure. I would say, I guess that concern is coming from how solar panels are manufactured. I would say solar panels typically are manufactured by companies who care more than the average company about the environment. And so from that perspective, I would certainly expect that solar panels are made in a very sound manner. I know UGE, we work with many of the leading solar panel manufacturers in the world and visit their manufacturing plants and so on. It's not unlike, going to an Intel plant or something like that and seeing chips made for computers. It's really quite advanced industry these days.
So you say that solar panel has come down in price in terms of the adoption, if you will, and the amount of power it puts out. But I did a study recently and I looked at one of my house and installed solar panels on the house, and the quote I got was around $25,000. And they said I'd make my money back over the course of 15 years or 20 years. And to me, that's still pretty expensive, isn't it?
Yeah, one of the biggest innovations in this industry hasn't been the solar panels or the electronics or anything else. The innovation has been actually the financing of these systems so that you can go to a company like UGE and say, or in fact, they would probably come to you and say, right now you're spending, let's say, 20 cents per kilowatt hour on electricity. That's too much. We can sell you energy for 15 cents. And that's really the way the solar industry has evolved the last few years and really allowed it to take off in a big way. So not to toot our own horn too much, but that's what we do with businesses is allow them to unlock the low cost of solar without paying anything up front and just to save immediately. And there's companies like that in the US that could help you with the same thing for your home. The
cost of panels have dropped a lot, as you mentioned. And over the next couple of years, how much more do you think they could drop?
Yeah, it's funny. We started the company in 2008, and in 2009, I remember the first time we bought solar panels, they're around $4 per watt. Right now, we're paying about 1/8 of that, and that's still decreasing about 25% per year, give or take. So the room for this industry to continue to get more and more cost competitive, and for us to bring cheaper energy to more and more companies and homes and everything else around the world is not going to stop anytime soon. And what kind of gets me excited about that too is if you look at coal and you talk about the talks in Paris this week and so on, governments are also realizing that the true cost of coal and other technologies is a lot higher than we've seen in the past. And so those types of technologies are getting more expensive. And so, I think solar is going to get more and more cost competitive over time.
Yeah, well, one thing that's not included is the emissions emitted from burning coal, because we always focus on the upfront costs, not the back-end liabilities. In terms of this being a solution to what they're trying to accomplish in Paris, if what you're saying is correct, shouldn't all these governments basically embrace solar and say, let's have $10 trillion of solar panels out there? Why do we not see that?
Yeah, I think you're going to start seeing it. There's a whole political game that I guess we're seeing evolve here. But I really, it's exciting because solar was such a niche technology just 5 or 10 years ago. I think in the 21st century, I think when you look back on this century, you're going to see that solar becomes the #1 source of energy that we use around the world and the real backbone of our energy infrastructure. And so, right now it's kind of early days, but it's starting to evolve so quickly, and it's really exciting.
Give me one more technology that you like besides solar.
Yeah, battery storage is really starting to change quickly here as well. And that's going to, right now, businesses, homeowners, whatever the case may be, can use solar to offset a lot of their energy. Battery storage is going to come in and really allow people to use distributed generation even further. And we're seeing a similar drop in costs for battery technology as we've seen for solar over the last 10 years. So I think you're going to start seeing more and more of that in the future here too.